For those who thought nothing could top August Alsina exposing Jada on Red Table Talk, think again. This time, the center of the storm is boxing champion and Olympic gold medalist Claressa Shields, who has not only stunned fans with her bold announcements, but also thrown herself into the most unexpected love triangle of the decade. The shock doesn't come from her achievements inside the ring, but from her personal revelation. She declared openly that she plans to have a baby next year, and what floored everyone was who she allegedly wants to have it with, none other than Papoose. Yes, the same Papoose who has long been admired for his loyalty and unshakable bond with his wife, Remy. According to multiple accounts, Claressa did not drop this bomb in private. She said it confidently on a podcast with cameras rolling and microphones on. The way she spoke about it, with a smirk that seemed to say she was fully aware of the storm she was unleashing, sent shockwaves across social media. Within minutes, Remy Ma's name was trending, and speculation grew louder. Reports even claim that Remy herself walked in on a conversation between Claressa and Papoose, and what she saw left her in tears. This wasn't some rumor whispered in dark corners of the internet. It played out right in front of witnesses, and the fallout has only grown since. The situation has people asking endless questions. Is Remy finally done with her marriage? Was Claressa secretly pursuing Papoose all along? And why, in the middle of all this chaos, is Papoose so calm, almost as though none of it is out of the ordinary? This is not just a celebrity headline. It feels like a movie script spilling into reality. Let's rewind for a moment. Just last week, Claressa appeared on the Pivot podcast to talk about her career, her goals, and her legacy. Everything seemed normal until she casually said, "I'm planning to have a baby next year." We already have it mapped out. That statement alone might have seemed harmless until she gave that sly smile. Fans immediately speculated who she was referring to, and the name that floated to the surface was Papoose. That same Papoose who once stood by Remy's side through her years in prison, writing about loyalty and black love, being praised as one of hip-hop's most devoted husbands. The thought that this man, known for unwavering dedication, could be planning a child with another woman was enough to send the internet into a frenzy. Sources close to Claressa insist that this baby plan wasn't some offhand idea. They say detailed preparations have been in motion for months. We're talking about prenatal vitamins, schedules, wellness consultations, and even spiritual bonding sessions that allegedly included prayer and deep emotional conversations. People are asking what kind of spiritual alignment happens when a husband is aligning with another woman, especially one his wife already had reasons to distrust. This revelation didn't come out of nowhere. Fans remembered back in May when Claressa posted cryptic Instagram stories. She wrote things like, "A baby changes everything, and sometimes the heart wants what the ring can't hold." At the time, many dismissed it as random poetry or trolling. But now those words look more like warnings. And then came the heartbreaking moment. Witnesses claim Remy Ma walked in unexpectedly during one of these conversations. Instead of the fierce reaction people might have expected from her, she broke down. She didn't yell, she didn't lash out, she simply cried. In that quiet reaction, everyone understood the gravity of the situation. As for Papoose, the man once praised as a symbol of loyalty, his behavior has left fans bewildered. He hasn't denied anything, hasn't defended his wife, and hasn't spoken out against Claressa's claims. Instead, he posted vague messages about alignment and peace. To many, that silence has spoken louder than any denial. Friends of his have even suggested he has been emotionally detached from his marriage for some time, and Claressa may have given him something Remy didn't, the sense of being seen not just as an artist or partner, but as a man longing for fatherhood. Meanwhile, Claressa is showing no signs of regret. She has leaned into the drama. At a press conference, when asked about the backlash, she simply smiled and said, "Love is private and life is short." The irony wasn't lost on anyone. She made her declaration on a recorded podcast, yet insists it's private. Her actions only fueled the fire further when she posted a picture wearing a hoodie with the words "fighter, lover, mother," captioning it 2026 loading. That message made it clear she is not backing down. Social media is in chaos. Some fans are supporting Claressa, calling her bold and unapologetic, while others are attacking her, labeling her a homewrecker. Comment sections are divided into camps with heated debates about loyalty, betrayal, and what real love looks like. Things escalated even further when a supposed ultrasound image began circulating online, hinting that Claressa might already be pregnant. Though her team denied it, internet detectives quickly pointed out that the date on the file matched the timeline she had mentioned. It didn't stop there. An anonymous beauty influencer briefly leaked a voice note where someone sounding like Claressa said, "He said we should try in March. He doesn't want to hurt her, but it's time." The post was deleted, but not before it was screen recorded and shared everywhere. Around the same time, Claressa was reportedly spotted at a fertility clinic in Atlanta. Even more shocking, another woman resembling Remy was also seen at the same clinic, allegedly in tears. A nurse later claimed she overheard the woman saying, "This is my family," and asking whether he had already donated. That statement alone was enough to fuel weeks of speculation. Claressa continued to fan the flames by going live on Instagram, sitting in silence before casually saying, "Some of y'all mad about my uterus. Meanwhile, I'm out here planning greatness." Her words made it clear she is not just passively involved in this scandal, she is owning it. Papoose, on the other hand, has remained mostly silent, except for one cryptic post. "When you fight for peace, don't be surprised when people declare war." Fans immediately questioned whether he was referring to his marriage, his alleged affair, or both. His refusal to clarify has only deepened the mystery. Celebrities have also joined the conversation. Foxy Brown posted about love ruining empires. Joe Budden said he always suspected Papoose's loyalty was too good to be true. Fat Joe gave an emotional statement, reminding Papoose not to forget who stood by him during hard times. Remy herself made her own statement without words by deleting every photo of Papoose from her Instagram and unfollowing Claressa. That act alone said more than any press release could. Behind the scenes, insiders say Remy's team is preparing for legal action, possibly suing Claressa for intentional emotional distress and interfering in a legal marriage. Without a prenup between Remy and Papoose, things could get financially messy. At the same time, Claressa seems to be moving forward as if nothing can stop her. There are even rumors she may be looking to buy into property once shared by Remy and Papoose. And then came the final twist. A sound engineer from the Pivot podcast leaked a screenshot of a group chat involving Claressa, Papoose, and an unknown third person. In it, Claressa wrote, "She'll find out eventually, but by then it won't matter." The response from the unnamed number said, "Just make sure the doctor sends us the confirmation before the end of July." That one message reignited speculation that this wasn't just about romance, it was a calculated takeover. The fallout is everywhere. Fans are making TikTok edits, YouTube videos, and Twitter threads, analyzing every gesture, every old interview, and even award show footage. Clips of Papoose clapping for Claressa at past events are now being re-examined as signs of something deeper. Remy is reportedly planning to tell her side of the story in a sit-down interview, determined to share what she feels really happened. Meanwhile, Claressa continues to post cryptic countdowns, suggesting 2026 will mark the beginning of something major. Whether that's the birth of a child, a new chapter in her life, or simply another headline-grabbing stunt, no one can say for sure. But one thing is clear, this story has gone far beyond gossip. It's now a saga about love, betrayal, power, and legacy. Claressa Shields, a woman known for fighting in the ring, has stepped into a different kind of battle, one that is being fought across social media, in legal offices, and in the hearts of fans who once believed in the fairy tale of Remy and Papoose. As the dust settles, the big questions remain unanswered. Is this true love or a calculated strategy? Will Remy walk away quietly, or will she fight back with music, interviews, or even the courts? And what role will Papoose ultimately play, the loyal husband turned betrayer, or the man who finally chose to follow his own desires? For now, the only certainty is that the world is watching. Every leaked DM, every cryptic post, every silent move is feeding into a story that has become bigger than the people involved. If a baby is truly on the way, it will not just be the child of two parents. It will be the symbol of a scandal that redefined how people see love and loyalty in hip-hop culture. And while some may be horrified and others fascinated, no one can deny it. Claressa Shields has started the fight of her life, and this time it won't end in a boxing ring, it will end in the legacy she leaves behind.